We're just going to do a quick walk through the bivouac, give you an idea of how big this place actually is. We won't walk through all of it, we'll just kind of point the camera in the direction of where some of the other bits are, but we will walk the entire length of it, right the way down, kind of that way to where the factory KTM guys are. It'll take a couple of minutes, it's worth having a look at. There's loads and loads of stuff here, so just bear with us. So some of the privateers have come down in just a van, and they're literally hiding in kind of the trees like that for some shelter, which is great. It's really hot. Other teams have come down with pretty big transporter trailers. Some big setups. Some very tired people this morning. Okay. So Spanish team here. These are the far end by the Olympia train station. As you can see, some of the bikes are a bit worse for wear this morning. It's a nice GS there. Husqvarna, Husqvarna, Husqvarna. Bit of a theme going on here. The Israeli team here have actually got a shipping container. And these guys have come with a load of older KTMs. Around the back in the station, this is quite a substantial setup. These are an SSV team. Now these things are utterly unbelievable. When you see them go for the start line, they're a formidable bit of kit. Buongiorno.
Ciao, buongiorno.
These are really cool, but when they come up behind you on the stage, they're also incredibly frightening bits of kit to be stuck in front of. So a quick look inside. Pretty basic, almost the same setup as the motorbikes, with the road books on the top, switches for the navigation, handle for the co-pilot. They make a ferocious noise. So we walk through. Another quad team over there. Oh, SSV. So we're heading back out towards the main drag, really, at the back of Olympia. Bit of a wonder. Past some touristy stuff, a little restaurant, loads of cafes and bars here. So actually the race has brought quite a bit of money into it. The problem that we've seen here in Olympia is that in the evenings it's actually pretty quiet. When all the tourist buses have gone, there's not a huge amount of activity here, and actually when you kind of scratch beneath the surface, yeah, you know, Greece is a pretty poor country, really. So now we arrived, this is where the main encampment is. These guys with the rental scooters. The Husqvarna team, these bikes are absolutely lovely. More of the SSVs. These guys have got one of the coolest support trucks in the bivouac. Pop a tent on the roof. Walk down. Some more of the British contingent. Morning. How are you doing, fellas? You alright?
Yeah.
More Husqvarna's, the Beta factory guys. So a quick look in. Nice kit again. Enduro Greece. Got some more Brits here. Chatting tyres over coffee last night, which was interesting. Again, there's the black art of round black things. This is our own, it's our own section of the bivouac, all the bikes lined up. It's all quiet this morning, here a little bit earlier than everybody else. Walk back this way. The tyre partner for the event are Italian brand Golden Tyre, which is not very good actually, but yeah, that's a secret. Wild Sprocket is the jersey and clothing partner. Now here's the Bulgarian team with their SSV. My friend lives in Obzor. He loves Bulgaria, so these guys, really cool setup. Nice truck as well. Down in the bottom that way, there's a contingency of Austrians and some Brits, and there's a right mix down there. So we won't walk down there because it's far away. A couple of guys living in a tent down there while the race is on. Polish SSV. I think that's an Africa Twin hiding under there. Now this is Memo Tours' bivouac. Now these guys actually shipped our bikes out for us. Let's have a quick walk around. It's a kit from the Irish contingent, so these boys are basically taking a month out here. Memo Tours. Danny who runs Memo Tours. Now this is our Jenna for the bike show. This truck has done Dakar several times and it's a proper Dakar spec truck. We'll ask Benny for a look at that properly later. It's the Wexford boys this morning. Everybody's looking a bit worse for wear. It's a rough couple of days. And we'll keep walking down. Really nicely prepared bikes, to be fair, round and about. Goes to show the level of prep that goes into it, and this is kind of where we've come a little bit unstuck with time and resources. It's, yeah, but anyway, that's a different story. Raid Garage, these have got some beautifully prepped machines. It's KTM, lots of carbon fibre. These are based on standard road bikes. And it's pretty much Husqvarna or KTM as you walk all the way through. Laundry hanging up. It's great. At least it dries out. 26, 28 overnight again. Every day we get updates posted. So when they amend the road book, we get these. Now these are all handwritten normally. So printed off, and each day's running order. If there's any special instructions, then it comes on that board and also the organiser's office.
I'm gonna check the bike anyway, so.
Swiss team. KTM, see the theme going. Photo rally. Warming the Africa Twin this morning. This is the crazy cat house. I think everybody's got one. It's not actually out feeding the cats this morning. So it's the German team there, another Italian team. There's the competitors here from Israel, Hungary, Bulgaria, India, obviously the UK, all over Europe. I think the riders briefing on day one, there were 27 nationalities represented, which is a substantial amount. And just keep walking down a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Small support trucks in the back. Another SSV. See that in the background, kind of hiding there. Spanish team setting up for the morning. Some of the top guys are out relatively early. First riders away at 9 this morning, it was 7 yesterday. 6 step back. Another Italian team, again, real old school Tenere. Proper. Keep on walking, keep on walking. So we're now, it's taking us good 10-12 minutes to walk most of the bivouac. That's Desert Rose up there with Joe and their customer bikes. And these guys were here super early. These guys were here on Friday. German SSV team. It's a bit bumpy. Very cool stuff. Get more KTMs there. So these are the quicker guys. Big light bar on it. Some detail in them. I mean, one hiding under his cover. Like I say, it's just all the things are absolute animals. So now right at the top here, the far end. So these are the Kinney Racing factory boys. Early morning prep. Another Dakar truck. Obviously, KTM, plenty of stuff. And famous Red Bull 10s. And up in the top is the town hall where HQ is. So it takes around about 15-20 minutes to walk through the whole bivouac. So now we're up at the race office. Let's have a quick look around. So the race office is actually based in Olympia's Town Hall. So technical checks are conducted here. So come see the scrutineers, get your ticket. Obviously not here now, but they do occasional technical checks just to make sure that everybody's still legal. Race crew arriving. So every night at 9 o'clock, riders briefing is in here. So you can imagine everybody crammed in, how hot it gets in there. And look, that's Doody. He's quite famous. The organisers have been given these to play around on. And Melitis, the race director, seems to really love this. So anybody who slates XADV off, kind of missing the point. They work really well out here with the rough roads. Here's the admin office. So in there, I won't go in there because they're busy. This is again where we get all the updates for the road book. You can tell there's a lot because these are actually handwritten quite late. And the running order. All the GC after all penalties have been added every day. It's a notice board. Any updates? And when the road books and briefings are done, again, all the locals. So plenty going on. The organisers own bikes. There's some press out as well. Sebastian, a German guy, actually, he's now become a feature of our bivouac there. He comes for dinner. I can't think why, but press going off to do the job. So that is the race.